kid, okay? And this kid looked like me when I was 13, okay? And since I was 16, I was older than like everybody in the first grade in high school. But that kid, he looked like he fucked up high school like 3 years in a row, 4 years. He was 17, dude. He was older than me. And he looked really tall. And I was like, why are you doing that to that kid? You know, he was like, trying to bully him. So he stood up and he's like, what are you saying to me, dude? So he stands up, right? And he's like, why the fuck did you pick Hanzo, you know? And I'm like, why would I not pick Hanzo? No. Basically, he stood up. And... Hold up, shit. I'm going straight. And he stood up, okay? And he tried to smack me. He tried to smack me. It's literally not even the first day of class. The teacher didn't even come in, okay? He tried to smack me. So... The guy that I already made friends with beside me, he put a book in front of me before he could smack me. I didn't expect a smack at all. But what happened was, basically that kid that was my neighbor, he went to the same school and he knew everybody in the school. And he said, Emre, if anything happened, I got a guy for everything, you know, just hit me up on my phone and I'll come over and we deal with it. So I'm like, you know what? If I beat this guy up right now, I'm gonna get kicked out of school. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna call him out. I'm gonna call, you know him? I'm gonna call him, and I'm gonna see what he does. So I call this guy. I wrote him a SMS. Yo, there's someone, like, you know, making, you know, he's going nuts. And he was basically like... So the teacher comes into class, okay? The teacher comes into class. But as soon as the teacher comes in, that neighbor kid comes in with 2 other guys, okay? Mid-class, first class, mid-class. He comes in and he's like, who is it? Everybody's like obviously buffered, like what the fuck is happening, you know? Like everybody's buffered, like what the fuck is happening? And I'm also buffered. I'm like, I didn't think he would come so early, like while the class was going on. So I'm like, okay. He comes in and he's like, he pulls that kid out, okay? And the teacher is like completely baffled. She doesn't say anything. He pulls the kid out. He pulls me out. And he starts smacking the kid. And he's like, don't you know he's with us? Don't you know he's with us, dude? Why are you doing that to him? Don't you know he's with us? And then the kid just like goes full on kitty mode. He's like, dude, I didn't know it was with you guys. How would I know, man? I'm so sorry, dude. I didn't know. And then since that day, that kid behaved so nicely to me, dude. He behaved so nicely. Oh, fuck my ass. So there's something wrong today with the servers. Either my ping or the servers. But it's very odd. Feels very, very odd. Forget what I said. But it feels really odd, dude.
Score 1-0.
So basically, that kid like came in, right? And he pulled him out. He told him like, you know, why are you doing that? But before that, how would I deal with the situation? In Austria, if you smack someone in school, you get suspended. You're just out. Like, you can't smack anybody in school. Like, you just get suspended if you smack them for real. You know, like, they start bleeding or whatnot. But the funny thing is, the way I met my best friend... Oh god, Tracer, shut up, please, man. I'm telling a story. The way I basically met my best friend in middle school was... The first time we met, we fought. And then I called my mom on him, dude. So my mom came into school the next day and said, why are you guys fighting? Why are you guys doing that and stuff like that? She didn't say anything to him, just like, you know, just trying to like be the mediator. And then the next day, his mom comes to me, dude, and says, does the same shit. Dude, how do I always get one headshotted from ashes, man? I want to see this. Okay, that's my bad. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking start crouch spamming. They won't know what to do, dude. What, dude? Fuck, I blinked! Blinkity blink, isn't it, Tracer? Blinkity blink. That blink was predictable, but I think the movement itself worked. Okay, we'll learn it. In terms of new fucking Overwatch 2, 80 crouches and stuff, we're learning it. Okay, what was I? Yeah, basically, yeah, that's how I met my best friend. We fought, dude. And then they were like, yeah, just be friends, and lol. And we were like, hey, hell yeah, that's actually a good idea, just be friends, lol. And we started being friends, lol. It worked.
Watch out for this enemy. Big prize.
The ad Mercy's there, that fucking Ash can't be far away.
Have we been here before? You're powered up. Get up. Here I come. Time to drop the ball. We're outnumbered. Beat the old squatter. Back in the fight. Restart.
Blinkity blink. And what the funny thing is, like, my best friend in elementary school, I also fought with. And it was a girl, and she beat me up, dude.
Did you miss me?
Dude, she beat me the fuck up, dude. I remember that beating. I don't know why she beat me up. She was just mad at life, I think, dude. I didn't do shit. And then we became friends. Dude, it sucked being small, man. I'm gonna tell you. Now it doesn't matter that much, you know. But before that, dude, it sucked. Huge! Get in. Mercy's trying to rest. Like, you get easier seats in airplanes and shit, you know? And you conserve energy. You're small and shit. But I'm gonna tell you, dude. When it comes to, like, beating people up and shit, it's not fun, dude. Big boom. It's not fun, dude. Dude, I'm not 6 foot, dude. I'm 5'7". But they took a while until I was 5'7". I grew until I was 23 or something, man. Basically, my mom thought that I had problems with growing. Okay, so we went to the. Come on, Ash, chop.
Yeah, that's it.
We went to the doctor, and they looked into my bones. Okay, and they were like, "Holy shit, his dick is big." But what is that? He's so small. Nah. Basically, we went to the fucking doctors, and he looked into my wrists, and you can kind of see through the wrists, like how big you're, like how long you're gonna grow for, or how far. And he was like, "Holy shit, he's cocked." No, he didn't say that, but he basically said his bone age is 5 years younger than his real age. So when he's like, 13, his bone age is 8. So he's gonna be always younger and shorter. He's gonna look younger and shorter in terms of, like, height and whatnot. There is a thing called bone age, yeah. It's like my hidden MMR. My hidden MMR is way lower. And I was like, why the fuck is my hidden MMR so low? And he was